The 2024 Volkswagen Atlas Peak Edition boasts striking exterior design that merges elegance with athleticism. The sleek lines, bold contours, and distinctive LED light signature, the Peak Edition commands attention to off-road prowess, and we have it here today at Volkswagen Brandon in Florida. Let's check it out in black on black. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video where we're here with a black on black, yes, deep black Peak Edition for the 2024 model year. And this Atlas is an SEL. That means you get all the off-road goodies with the Peak Edition mixed with the top trim level of the Atlas itself. Means all the technology is there. No sacrificing, nothing like that. You have it all here in this model behind us. So with that said, let's check this out. Let's see what it's all about for the Peak Edition SEL combined. And let's see, and this is the perfect Atlas SEL for you guys. Per usual, big shout out to Volkswagen Brandon for letting me take a spin around this 2024 Peak Edition in deep black. Now with that said, if you guys want to check out their website and give them a call, their phone number and the link to their website for their inventory is down in the description below. Get one of these beautiful cars off of this lot and into your driveway today. Now when you mention dimensions, it's going to be the same wheelbase you're used to for the Atlas. That means 117.3 inches with a total length of 200.7 inches. You also have a total width of 78.3 inches and a height of 70.4 inches. Now you will also have a curb weight of 4,630 pounds. Now since this is an appearance package, under the hood you'll find the same engine that you'll find in other Atlas models, like the front engine all-wheel drive 4-motion setup that gives us a turbocharged and intercooled DOHC 16 valve inline 4 iron block and aluminum head with direct fuel injection. Now that's going to give us 269 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. And what that means is the 8-speed automatic transmission will take us from 0 to 60 in 7.3 seconds, quarter mile time in 15.4 seconds, with a top speed limited at 117 miles per hour. Now with the Peak Edition being more of an appearance package, the biggest thing you'll notice are some of the, more aggressive and rugged things that you'll find on this model that will make it a little bit more suitable to take off-road. You get the light bar that we're used to for the Atlas models, adaptive LED headlamps, poor weather lights. You also have, what you'll see is the more kind of rugged plastic cladding on the bottom. You also have the Peak Edition front bumper, which again, they're gonna give you this in order for you to take it off-road and be carefree, because you don't want your paint being scratched, so you want more of the rugged cladding on the bottom so you guys can submerge this in some water, take it in some muddy roots and sticks and everything like that, and be able to get this a little dirty. But with that said, you have the, I want to say silver trim for the lower front fascia with the functional grille down here, and then you get into that deep black pearl paint right up top here with the side blades done in that same silver trim with black plastic cladding again. And then when we get into the grille, we get a little bit more luxurious with the gloss black front grille and the chrome going into the double lines here, you guys will see, with the VW badging right there in the front and functional grille here, as you guys will see. Now you also have the LED light bar seamlessly flowing into the LED headlamp, and then that's going to go right down into the side and lower half of that headlight, and the headlights themselves there we will see fully illuminated in just a moment. But again, the Peak Edition giving you a little bit more rugged flavor, but mixing it with luxuriousness, sportiness, and overall practicality. Now the side profile is really going to show off the Peak Edition and what it's all about. It looks good with black on black because you have 18-inch wheels, but the wheels are not necessarily the start of the show. Well, the rims aren't. They're great and they look cool in black with the VW logo there. Really what you want to worry about are these tires. Continental Cross Contacts, all right? These are ATR Traction Plus technology, and you guys will see right here 255/60 R18s, because this is what's going to take you off-road. These are the kind of tires you want to be able to go out in the wilderness, go camping, and all of that and such. So you will also see plastic cladding continuing over the wheel well, again to help protect the car, and then going down the side skirt with that silver trim that we talked about. Again, it's protection, but it's also styling with that silver accent there to break it up. You will also see the Peak Edition badging right there in that deep black pearl paint with orange accents, which looks really cool. And then keeping with the whole flavor, looking around the side, you will see big roof rails done in gloss black with the glass roof up there and the shark fin antenna in gloss black as well. Taking a step at this, This looks really good, but again, it looks also practical at the same time. Again, the perfect blend when it comes to the Peak Edition. Now you get the same beautiful look of the Atlas Cross Sport SEL, but in the Peak Edition flavor. And you guys will notice a couple of things. Now, first off, the big light bar, obviously, I mean, come on. The IQ lighting system is so cool. Again, we'll see that illuminated shortly, but it looks really good. And then you also have the VW logo right there front center with the Atlas script. Looking up, you will also see the third brake light integrated into the deep black pearl spoiler with the side blades to go across. And then you'll notice the SEL badging right there. And 4Motion means all-wheel drive. Now, also keep in mind that right here in the center is a tow hitch. That's part of this package here for the Peak Edition. We can't talk about off-road and camping and all that kind of stuff without a tow hitch. And that tow hitch is rated for 5,000 pounds. You can tow 5,000 pounds with the 4Motion models. If you were to get a regular Atlas, this is a front-wheel drive Atlas, that would be 2,000 pounds for towing. This is a 4Motion, that means 5,000. You will also see that silver trim going across the rear diffuser with the nice cladding, again, keeping this protected on the lower half. And you guys will see kind of like a honeycomb kind of like pattern right there for the lower half. And then you will see Fox exhaust tips, chrome surround right there. Looking at all that together with the reflector going all the way through, breaking up the colors between the silver and deep black pearl. You have it all together. And again, it's such a cool looking car, especially done in black. And when it comes to fuel economy, you're looking at 20, 18, 24. That means 20 combined city and highway, 18 for the city, 24 for the highway, and regular fuel can be put inside of this Atlas Peak Edition. Now, when it comes to the rear, you can either have 56 cubic feet of space or 97 because this is a third rower. Yeah, so, I mean, come on. If you were to fold down these seats, the space is crazy. So as you guys can see, I have one up, one down, so you can kind of get the scale of the third row being up or down versus however you want to do it, because if you only have second row passengers, you can utilize this space big time. Now it's easy to put these seats up and down. Obviously, if I wanted to just put it down right there, there's my trigger. If I want to pull it back up, I can grab this here and pull up, and then that will do so there. All right, so just to show you how easy they make that. You also have your extra stowage over here. You guys can see they have grippies here just in case anything is sitting there, it won't be sliding around. Extra storage on this side, same way. We have our accessories here, but we also have a false floor I need to show you guys. So I'm gonna push this back. All right, and lift this up. Oh, there we go. That's where our spare tire would be. Tire jack, tow hook, everything like that, all in the rear. And since I won't necessarily be sitting in the back row or the third row for this video here specifically, well, you guys will see that we do have two USB-C plugins right here as well for both of these passengers back here. So none on that side, but for the both of the passengers that will be in the back, you do have USB-C plugins. Obviously, cup holders on both sides with little storage pockets on both sides as well. Just easier to see it from the back right here. But we'll get to that passenger space in just a moment. So let's take a look at the illumination, because I did promise, yeah, some lights lit up from the VW logo up front, lit up for the light bar, and then the LED headlamps with the turn signal there as well, and the LED headlights, as you guys will see. Adaptive headlights with that as well, but you can barely see it, but the VW logo is illuminated, all right? It is on the outline of the chrome, all right? Then you have the light bar that seamlessly flows from one side to another when it comes to the overall LEDs, going right into those lights for the IQ lighting system. And you guys will see the amber in there with the turn signal as well. I mean, for weather lights, you got all of it here inside of this model. Then amber turn signal right here in the mirror cap. And then when it comes to the rear, the IQ lighting bar, which looks phenomenal. You guys see that? Fully illuminated, just looking so cool with the black badge, or sorry, the back badge illuminated as well. Do you guys see the red? The red outline here is lit up. All right, that is also illuminated in the back of this Atlas, looking really cool when this is all said and done. But let's hop inside of this beautiful thing, because wow, this interior, I love the Peak Edition interior. I'm talking black leatherette, gray perforated leather, orange stitching. I mean, look at this. Look at this. How cool do these seats look? Perforated leather, which means heated and ventilated. All right. We have gray, we have orange, we have black, all throughout big panel roof, as you guys will see. 10.25 inch configurable instrument cluster, 12-inch touchscreen, head-up display, Climatronic for the HVAC system. I mean, wow, this is a beautiful interior. As you guys will see, we do have some extra stowage down there, aluminum pedals, all right, for the brake pedal, gas pedal, and dead pedal with the grips. The side's still done in aluminum, and again, the door paneling, all right, with that metal trim. All right, you guys will see, again, the stitching in gray, the perforation in gray with the door cards, soft touches, and the orange stitching. Trunk release there. We have our speaker set up and our cup holders or storage right there. Close this up, and we're in something very, very beautiful. Now, keep in mind, we do have the soft touches right up top in the black plastic, but then this paneling here is actually illuminated. You can illuminate this for the Peak Edition, which is really cool. Something you have to get at night that you can see the best, but this has a cool illumination effect, and that's really, really kind of like a highlight of this Peak Edition when it comes to the interior. Gloss black for the trim underneath that, going into our screen, and then again the gray with the gray stitching and perforation right there as well, and then the big glove box too. All right, central tunnel, you will see wireless charging pad, a little storage here, USB-Cs, gloss black here, again surrounded with black for the leatherette and the orange stitching, and then you have your start-stop button, park right there, drive mode, neutral, reverse, put it in park, electric parking brake, cup holders there, a little extra storage, big armrest in black with the leatherette and orange stitching. Open that up, USB-C port there as well, and a ton of space, crazy amount of space. Look up, we also have our SOS button, we have our dome lights, we have our controls for our panoramic roof where we can close the shade and open the glass to close that just by one slide or one touch. All right, then you have your digital rear view mirror as well, where you guys will see that we do have the compass set up there saying north. Close this up or open this up and then close that up, then open it, you'll see the light in the mirror there. And you guys might be able to see the head-up display kind of blinking right there. Can you kind of see that? Head-up display is there as well. A lot of things to point out. Also, while we're here, park assist or driving assist there. Park assist. All right. Drive mode selector. Eco, comfort, sport, custom, off-road, and snow. Climate controls here. All right, and then you have your heated and ventilated seats there as well, with obviously smart climate, classic, and air care too. All right, and then hazard buttons there too. You also have a door to cover all that up and gloss black to cover it. You do have the 12-inch touchscreen, which we talked about just a second ago, but you guys know this very well. The intuitive, very, very clean system. Very, very lovely MMI. You guys know this, set up for all Volkswagen models that you guys have seen. With this, it's just a, wow, it's a wonderful system. Again, I don't have any complaints about how they do this, the graphics, the transitions, the intuitiveness and easiness of using this, and obviously they make everything really cool for you guys. Now again, I told you guys got the ambient lighting and everything here as well, but you have tons of different lighting setups, but I want to get that illuminated for you. It's just tough because of the fact that you can't see it during the daytime. But now, before we get to the steering wheel setup, we do have HVAC vents here, dual setup. We do have the leatherette right here, perforated leather. And then we have our controls for our HVACs, max and rear. All right, and then we also have our lighting controls where we have our visibility lights there. So you guys will see I can do front, I can do auto, or I can change anything there, depending on how you want your lighting setup to do. And then you do have a telescopic steering wheel. All right, so I can move it closer, up and down, however I like to do that. Light controls over here, windshield wiper controls here, paddle shifters mounted to the steering wheel. All right, flat bottom leather steering wheel with the Peak Edition badging, as you guys will see. All right, gloss black with aluminum. Then you also have your radio controls, turn up and down the volume or change your radio stations. You do have your driver assistance controls here, and then you have your hands-free heated steering wheel, and you have your menu controls for, as you guys can see, your configurable 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster. Now, obviously, since it's the Peak Edition, that's a specific screen for this model, right? You won't get this on any other model, so that's really cool that you have the Peak Edition there. So we also have different views where we can press the view button and change how everything looks, with the graphics looking beautiful. Volkswagen Group obviously does the best here. You also can go from left to right to change the information that you see. So If I go to the left, you can see that I can change fuel tank display, assist systems, operating temps. So we'll just do operating temps, see where we're at. Go to the right, and I can do the same thing. Let's go to speed, so I can put my speed right there. Again, really cool intuitive system when it comes to configuring it. Now let's check out our third and second rows. Now overall passenger space, well, you're gonna have 61 cubic feet up front. Right here in the middle, you're gonna have 53 cubic feet. And for that third row, you're gonna have 39 cubic feet. So I kind of showed you guys really quickly. I told you I wasn't sitting back here, but you guys will see how it looks from this angle. Our space, again, 39 cubic feet. And obviously you can slide up the seats and everything like that, so you can get a little bit more space when it comes to legroom, but you guys can see how it all looks from here. So with that said, it's nice to have all of this space, especially in the second row, because you get the same beautiful textile leather with orange stitching, as you guys will see, perforated, beautiful in Titan black. Tons of space again in the central space of the Atlas here, where you have the door paneling having all the same setup. All right, that same perforated leather, black soft touches with the orange stitching. And you guys will see the trims, aluminum, everything here, the speaker setup, obviously the sun visor or sunshade here. We got privacy, or just keep out the sun. Close this up, you got a storage pocket right here in the backrest. LCD screen for your HVAC, which is blowing right into the camera probably. And then you have USB-C plugins with a 15 volt right there as well. Tons of room right here, as you guys will see, with the armrest even. All right, cup holders will be there, but obviously covered up. And then look up, you have a big sunroof there as well, letting in a lot of natural light. So again, it's a great place to be, and it's just as good right here in the middle and in the third row as it is sitting in the front and passenger seat. So no complaints here. Now let's take a look at the 2024 Atlas Peak Edition SEL in deep black pearl exterior with black leatherette and orange stitching. Now, we also have the HP automatic with Tiptronic 4 motion. And we're gonna start live at $50,870 before our $1,425 destination and our additional options, adding that total price to $53,661. Now, how do we get there? Well, keep in mind, our exterior and interior are free of charge. That means deep black pearl exterior and black leatherette with orange stitching costs no additional dollars. Now, you will have the auto dimming review mirror with HomeLink Connect, $405. The Monster Match for the bench seat instead of $5, $346. You also have the VW Care prepaid scheduled maintenance at $275, and the privacy covered cargo area, $230, with the first aid roadside kit, $110. That's it. Those are your options. That's what you have on this model. Everything else you see here comes standard on the Peak Edition when it comes to performance, the exterior, the interior, safety and driver assistance, and technology and convenience. Make sure you guys check the link in the description for the sticker so you guys can check out this specific model and get this car. All the details, everything you need to know, like the warranty, 4 years, 50,000 miles, or the limited 7-year or 100,000 miles for perforation, corrosion. You guys all have it all here. Make sure you guys check it out on the website so you guys will see what this Peak Edition is all about in the 2024 model year. So at $53,000, just over that, what are you guys thinking about the Atlas Peak Edition SEL? I mean, like I said, best of both worlds when it comes to off-roadness, but also technology, luxury, and convenience. Doesn't get better than that. So with that said, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you guys check the links in the description. If you want to see what this is all about, check the link to the website for Volkswagen Brandon and their phone number. Give them a call. Get one of these cars out of here today. Now make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.